Hello everyone and welcome back to the breakdown. Today we're going to be talking about the top 5 best prison servers for Minecraft in 2020. We're going to be going over the best prison servers here. I've looked through all the servers, I've created a top list, and this is it. This is our top list of servers here. So we're going to be going over all of those, but first, what if you wanted to start your own prison server? How would you even do that? Well, we recommend doing that with Apex Minecraft hosting. You can check out Apex at the first link down below, the breakdown.xyz/Apex, where they in fact have a one-click prison server setup. You just click one button and the prison server is set up, and you don't have to worry about doing anything else. Now, you could go in there and change some things around if you wanted to, but you don't have to, because Apex has done most of the work for you, pretty much all the work for you, and the prison server will be up and running, and you'll be able to enjoy it in just a few clicks. We actually love Apex so much that we host our own server, play.breakdowncraft.com on them, so you can check out Apex at the first link down below, the breakdown.xyz/Apex, to get an incredible 24-hour Minecraft server up and running with them, running prison with just a few clicks. Nevertheless, though, what if you don't want to start your own prison server? What if you're just looking for some awesome servers to play on? Well, let's go ahead and jump right on into it. So the first one on our list is MCPrison, and their IP address is play.mcprison.com, and you can actually check out all of these servers' IPs in the description down below. They're all linked down there. That way you don't have to worry about remembering them or anything. They're also shown at the top of the screen. Oh, right up there. They're shown at the top of the screen. Now you might see another IP, play.breakdowncraft.com. That is our Minecraft server. We don't have prisons though. We have factions, we have survival, we have skyblock. We do not have prisons quite yet, and so because of that, you aren't going to see our server on this list. However, that IP might show up as time passes through. However, you're only going to see that whenever, we're not talking about another server. So if there's a prison server that we're talking about, no play.breakdowncraft.com, and if there is one, then or there isn't one, rather, you'll see our IP. Nevertheless, first on our list is MCPrison. Again, their IP is play.mcprison.com. So what is MCPrison? Well, it of course is a prison server, but what makes them unique is the fact that it's based in Minecraft 1.15.2, and it's actually the most updated server on our list. Most of these are based in older versions, whether it's 1.12.2 or even 1.8. Most of them are based in older versions. If you want an updated to a newer version server, you're going to have to go with MCPrison, and that's because they're running natively in 1.13. They also have some pretty cool other features. For example, they have backpacks and backpack enchantments, meaning you can kind of enchant your backpacks, make them better, make them bigger, all of that kind of stuff. They have enchantment gemstones. They have realms/private mines. Private mines are pretty cool, right? Not having to worry about anybody else. They also have a classes/paths system, right? So you can kind of work through your different classes and all of that stuff. They have a gangs setup, which is awesome. All prisons have gangs, right? So why wouldn't you have gangs in your prison server? They have party systems, buff stations, lucky crates, real estate, which I thought was pretty cool. I was like, that could be a cool thing to implement on a survival server. They have daily quests as well as a login reward. So quests you can complete daily, login rewards every time you log in, and overall just a great prison server here. As far as prison servers goes, this is definitely number 1 on our list. Normally I don't do these 1 through 5. They're all pretty good, and you kind of can pick them yourselves. But if you want an overall prison server, this one's going to be great. MCPrison is incredible, and that's not sponsored. We don't take sponsors for servers. We have our own server. Why would we do that? It doesn't make any sense. So yeah, anyway, they're probably number 1 on our list here. And then moving on, the rest of them are kind of unranked. They're just great servers, and you can kind of pick the one that you best want. Nevertheless, the next one on our list is OPBlocks. Their IP is play.opblocks.com, and one thing that I liked about them was they had custom challenges, right? All their challenges seem to be different and completely changed from some of the plug-and-play prison setups that I've seen in the past. That's a unique thing, and pretty much all servers need that. From there, they also do have candy farms, which I tried my best to figure out, but I couldn't. And I'm assuming if you play prison, you might know what that is. But sorry, I didn't know that. You also have mob bosses, warzone envoys, enchantment tokens, custom enchantments, and custom boss crafting. Yeah, you can actually craft some things with your custom boss drops, which is pretty cool. Something that most servers don't have. If a boss drops something, it's usually like coins or currency or something like that, maybe a trophy, but it's never anything you can actually use. And with this server, you can actually use stuff. So that's pretty cool. And I like some of the mob, PvE sort of elements that are added in here with this server that a lot of the other prison servers don't have, and that's why Opie Blocks is here on our list. From Opie Blocks, we move on to VortexPvP, and their IP is mc.vortexpvp.gg. Yes, .gg at the end. And on Vortex, you're going to find a prison server that has gangs, prestige, and prestige mines. Yep, you heard that right. You will unlock more mines as you prestige. You also have a rank progression over there, which starts you at level nothing, and then allows you to upgrade through some ranks, which is pretty cool. They also have custom enchants, a black market, which I found pretty awesome, right? Like actually having a black market on a prison would make sense. I like that. Then we do have boosters, daily quest, and mine bombs on Vortex PvP. So mine bombs allowing you to mine tons and tons of stuff all at one time without having to, take your time mining each individual block. really speeds things up and a really, really cool setup that I like to see on VortexPvP. You can check out them in the description down below, as well as everyone else that I mentioned here. And we do have 2 more servers left here, and the next one on our list is actually SkyCade, and their IP is play.skykade.com. And it might surprise you to see SkyCade on this list, but I've kind of watched their prison evolve. I saw their prison launch and kind of followed it through all of the different steps of getting their prison server up and running. And the reason they're on this list is because it's pretty fair play. Now, I know that SkyCade isn't 100% EULA compliant anymore, and their prison server isn't completely EULA compliant, but it's still pretty fair play considering they have built that in their server from the beginning. They've tried their best to keep it as fair as possible with their prison server, and it shows. It's really, really good, really, really balanced, and it also has things like custom housing, an A to Z mining system, giving you 27 different mines that you can actually check out, which is pretty cool. They have prestiges, of course, which at this point I think is a pretty, common thing and must have on a prison server, because otherwise once you reach max level, what do you do? And then you do have auctions on there as well, which again, kind of normal thing, but something that I wanted to mention. They have an Outback PvP zone, which is something I like to see on a prison server, a PvP zone. Pretty cool. The Outback world that they've got for this or whatever is awesome as well. And then last but not least, they have a fair non-play win experience, which is in my notes there. But again, that's something I can't stress enough. It is fair. It is non-pay to win as much as possible. There are keys and things like that, but overall, it is a very, very good system. And as non-pay to win, as you'll find with a prison server, many of them are 100% pay to win. SkyCade does a good job at kind of hedging against that the best they can. And then last but definitely not least on our list, like I said, all of these last 4 are pretty even as far as features and things like that. It's all about what you're kind of looking for. And that last one is LemonCloud. Their IP is 1.lemoncloud.net. You heard that right, the word 1.lemoncloud.net. So kind of interesting there. And overall, this is a pretty cool server. There is server gangs, plot mines, mine bombs, something I mentioned earlier. Pretty cool system. Allows you to get a lot of ores a little bit quicker. They do have a server auction house as well, a bounty system. Something cool as well, having a bounty system. I could see that being in a real prison. I like to see stuff that you could actually see in a real prison implemented in Minecraft prisons. I don't know why that is, but it's a fact. And then you do have a prestige system, and you actually unlock more ranks as you kind of prestige, which is pretty cool. So awesome stuff there. And yeah, that's our list of the top 5 best prison servers. Now, I'm fully willing to admit we don't have prisons at play.breakdowncraft.com because I'm not the most familiar with it. No one on our team is really that familiar with it. So I've tried my best to learn with this video. I spent a couple hours going through all these servers, playing on them, checking them out, seeing what features they had the best I could, but I'm sure there's stuff that I missed. So I'm sorry about that if that's the case, but I've tried my best to make the list here as good as I possibly can. Made these servers, I've checked their updates, make sure they're keeping things up to date on their prison servers. That's important to me. So all that stuff is stuff that I've ensured here. And if you think I missed a server, please post it in the comment section down below. Also, be sure to come check out our server, play.breakdowncraft.com. While we don't have prisons, we have an incredible faction server, amazing survival servers, and an awesome skyblock server. So we have custom factions with a ton of amazing features. It's technically not launched yet. It's launching very soon, but I'm not going to spoil too much stuff on that, but you'll love it. It's going to be the best faction server ever. We have put so much time into that. Nevertheless, we also have 2 incredible grief protected survival servers, medieval survival with a player-based economy, and 30 custom quest aquatic survival with a /shop based economy, MCMMO, jobs, all that stuff. And we do have Skyblock, which is an awesome time with custom islands, OP enchants, and an incredible community. So come play with us. Play.breakdowncraft.com is the IP. Check that out in the description down below. But thank you all so much for watching this video. Again, give it a thumbs up. If I missed any prison servers, let us know in the comment section down below. I am out. Peace.